Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. We're going to be talking about my ReverseRouge slash Empties video. Basically this year I want to use up 365 things and I want to use up $1,000 worth of product. I'm almost there, to be honest, with just this 1 month. So I'm thinking we're going to do maybe a double ReverseRouge. A lot of these projects are being used up quickly because they were from last year, but like they're still being used up this year. So like that's why I'm hitting that number so high. And so I just want to see how much money throughout the year I can use up. And then if I hit $1,000, I will then go to a double ReverseRouge, which is $2,000 worth of products. So let's get into this. Let me wipe this off. First is my iconic London. This is a brow cushion. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Pretty sure it was BoxyCharm because they work with iconic London. Usually there's a split down the middle. You can't see the split anymore for real. You can still technically use this, but it doesn't apply well. It balls up. It causes issues. It doesn't stay all day. It definitely has a shelf life. Let's see. They say 12 months. I don't know. It's really like dry now, especially like I stopped using it about a month ago. And then now I tried to use it last week and I was like, oh, time to open my new one. Because I bought it back up because somebody was selling it for $12. And I was like, you getting scammed? But I'm going to grab it. Next, I've got my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Really like this. Not great for oily skin, but I don't think it breaks my makeup up that bad. I mean, granted, it's winter here, so who am I to say anything? But I really enjoy it. Really helpful when you put on too much powder, and the mister is amazing. Every brand should go to that mister. So I'm just saying, y'all want some tips from me, I'm gonna give you one. Next, I've got my winter citrus wreath. This is a hand wash. My only issue with this is that it pills up, and so like sometimes it'll shoot at my chest when I'm getting soap, and I'm like, yo. Then you have to like dig your nail in, get all the gunk out, and then you're able to use it, but I find that to be a problem. It's just really annoying. Next, I've got my Aveda Damage Ready hair treatment, daily hair repair. Thought this was okay. It's not meant for my hair, but I thought like, it's not that bad. It didn't give my hair bad texture. It didn't pill up with my other products. It didn't cause any, like damage. Not damage. Hair care products shouldn't cause damage, but like it didn't make me feel like, oh, this was made for somebody else's hair. I physically cannot use this. I thought I could still use it my weekly time. I didn't see any like complete changes in my hair, but I didn't see anything bad. So yeah, pretty good. Next, I've got this Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is a mini I got in like a sample pack. That's what the wand looks like. I thought this was a really good mascara. Probably one of my favorites, to be honest. If they were cruelty free, I would repurchase. But I definitely have mascaras like this in my collection that are cruelty free. I'm not completely cruelty free, but I'm trying my best. And honestly, that's all that matters. Next, I have this Indian Healing Clay. I usually use this in my hair, sometimes on my face. But I don't know, it's just a hassle to make. I have another one under my cabinet. I haven't even opened it because it's a hassle. I don't really want to use it that much because getting it out of your hair is a mess. Getting it in your hair is a mess. Getting it on your face is a mess. You gotta let it dry. On your hair, you don't have to let it dry. But mess. I don't have time for mess. I'm trying to live a mess-free life, and that is messy. Next, I've got this e.l.f. Super Hydrates. This is a good moisturizer. I don't know how good this would be for people with dry skin, but I think it works pretty well for me, a person with oily skin. I probably won't repurchase this for a while. Even if I do repurchase something from e.l.f., I might try their SPF cream or their Happy Hydration cream or their, they have other creams I could try. I don't like have a set moisturizer that I'm like in love with yet. So, so trying to find my true love. We'll find it eventually. Next, I've got this First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. I thought this serum was okay. I used to use it every day at night. Didn't really wow me, but didn't break me out. Didn't do anything crazy. So, just a meh product. Next, we've got the Milani Make It Last. This is the matte one. It has 16-hour wear. I thought it was okay. Didn't notice any like complete mattification. Like, you know, my powders are also adding to that. So like, I don't really know. This bottle is only 2 ounces, which is really tiny for a setting spray. And I don't remember if there was a bigger size when I bought this, or if I even got this in like a sample pack. I doubt it, because like their samples are probably like 1 ounce. But I don't know. I thought it was okay. I think it could have been better, but I don't really use matte setting sprays. Next, we've got some oils. So I have an Australian tea tree oil and a golden jojoba oil. These are good. I use them on my hair to like help with scalp issues and whatnot. They work really well. When I buy oils, I just look for glass packaging and what's the word I'm looking for? Dark packaging, because that helps it not to oxidize. It's an oil, but like you never know. Sunlight is crazy and it can do crazy things to your products. Next, I've got this Nivea Foaming Oil Body Wash. I thought this was amazing. Like, it really worked wonders for my skin. If I didn't feel like putting on lotion, it didn't make my skin feel dried out and cracked. I just thought this was great. Really nice, really nice. Next, I've got this Jack Black Turbo Wash. This is good. I use it for travel. I thought I was getting a face cleanser, but I ended up getting a body cleanser. My dad used it once. He said it's not for your face because he uses his body wash on everything. And I'm like, yeah, it says for hair and body, which if it's for your hair and body, I don't know why it could not also be for your face, because it kind of burned his face. But they do make one for face if you're looking for one for your husband or father. I thought it was good. It's got a very manly scent. So like when I went on vacation, I had to like open up one of my feminine scents to kind of like make sure I wasn't like completely smelling like a man. Okay. Next, I have this pumpkin enzyme sleeping mask. I only use this twice, so I can't really like give you like was it good, was it bad, but I thought it worked well those 2 times. So like I thought it worked well. It kind of balled up before I could use it my 3rd time. So like, no, it probably is better in the packaging than a sample, but I liked it. I thought it was really good. It reminded me of like one of those AHA, BHA sleeping masks. So like, I thought it was good. Next, I have this Shea Moisture Hydrate and Repair Protein Power Treatment. I use protein treatments all the time. I think they're all good. I haven't found one that I was like, she could be better. But like, I mean, it works well. You can only expect so much from protein treatment. As long as it's hydrolyzed protein, you're good. Next, I have this Mile High Club mascara. This says it's a volumizing lengthening mascara. I could see some length, but I saw no volume anytime I used it, even on my lower lash line, which I don't do often. But I mean, it was okay. It wasn't like, you know, a banger. I wouldn't repurchase it. I think it's like $26. No, ma'am. No, sir. Keep it moving. Go get you an Essence mascara for like $5. That's all it's worth. Next, I have this tea tree skin wash facial cleanser. This is what I used when I broke out over the Christmas vacation, and it really helped keep my skin normal. Like, instead of like making it more oily or drying it out completely, which causes it to then be more oily, it just kind of kept me in a balance so that when I got home, I could go back with my serums, use my masks, because I only had a quinoa night peel mask. And you can't use that every day. You can't use exfoliation every day. So like, that was the only exfoliation I had. So it wasn't the strongest and it wasn't the weakest, but it just didn't do enough. So that helped keep my skin balanced and helped me keep it, I don't know, it just helped my skin not completely fizz out on me. And I thank it for that. I have a backup upstairs, so I'm glad to use that when I go back traveling. Next, I've got this Spongelle. It's like a pear freesia, I think. Freesia, whatever. Yeah, I felt like that Spongelle, it was so rough on my skin. It felt like I was scrubbing sandpaper over my body. I was like, I'm gonna rub my skin off. And so I stopped using it after about 4 uses, and I will never use that one again. I don't know if they've changed like their formula of material they use, but like I've used mini Spongelles. I subscribed to FabFitFun for a whole year and a half. Like I got my fair share of Spongelles. I don't know what they did, but they did something wrong with that. Next, you probably can't read this, but this is the e.l.f. Matte Plus Oil Control Lotion. I thought this was a good lotion. I did end up start mixing it with an oil because I felt like it was too matte and causing me to produce more oil. So I think it's good, but I definitely think they probably can dial it back because this is their matte, their e.l.f. Plus line. I definitely think they can dial it back just a little bit with the clays. Next, I've got this native deodorant. I don't think it works that well. I'm using today my Arm & Hammer. I think that for $1.46 works way better than this for like $12. And this is a mini. I think it's just okay. I don't think it works that well. Now it is winter time, so it's been working better than it did in the summer. But even then, I just feel like the Arm & Hammer works better. So that's what I'll probably repurchase if I purchase a natural deodorant that isn't in cardboard packaging because I've been looking into those. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Next, I've got this Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing moisturizer or hydrator. That's what they use. This is one of my favorite hydrators in the world. I've only used minis because that's all that's been sent to me. I think they sent me a pot before, and this time they sent me a tube. I prefer the tubes because pot moisturizers really annoy me. I hate digging my fingers into things, and I think that's a fantastic moisturizer. If you really want moisture in your skin, that is what I suggest. I think that might even work for dry skin because for me, it kind of is heavy but like light at the same time. So like I feel moisturized without feeling like something is like weighing my skin down. So I think that might be great if you can get a sample of it. Next, I've got this Skindinavia regular size makeup finishing spray. They actually just came out with a makeup removing spray. They're like getting all the fields taken care of. I really like this. I definitely prefer the oil control, but I like the mister on the regular size. The oil control, I have the huge size, but I think it's a great mist. I think they're a great company. They literally always have like 25% off, so maybe get yours on a discount. Next, I've got the Talijah Waajid Curly Curl Cream. Thought this was really good. It's very moisturizing for my hair, and I really think it works well for when you have to blow your hair out or whatnot. And I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Next, I've got this Sol de Janeiro Coco Cabana cream. This cream kind of warmed my skin. It didn't burn me like it burned some people, but it definitely made me have a warm sensation. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I thought that was strange. So probably wouldn't repurchase this because I'm like, well, what if the next time I use it, it's like actually burning me? Like one time I had to go get back in the shower because I was like, I don't think this is right. So yeah, definitely wouldn't repurchase that because that is, I don't know what is in that. And I don't know why it makes me feel that way, but I'm done with her. Next, I've got this Clinique Take the Day Off moisturizer. Clinique Take the Day Off Makeup Remover. This is an oil cleansing balm. Really, really enjoy this. I use it. I've been listening to or reading LA Beautyologist on Twitter. She says you should do oil cleansing for like 2 to 3 minutes. She even does it for like 5 minutes sometimes. So I've been using it longer to make sure I'm breaking down the makeup and the SPF. And I really have been enjoying this. I bought this, not the mini, the full size. I think I bought 4, and I've had like the drunk elephant and whatnot in between. But that is my favorite so far. No residue, none of that. It's perfect. No complaints. Next, I've got this mouthwash. This is natural mint with aloe vera and coconut oil. The taste is amazing. I think it works well. Just a really good mouthwash, and I think if it didn't have plastic packaging, I would definitely repurchase it. Next, we've got my Clinique ID Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly with the pump of pore minimizing, texture reducing or something. I don't know, the blue one. My issue with this is that my cartridge ran out before the jelly. And I don't know if that's just because it got clogged and I just couldn't get it unclogged because you can't remove, like with my NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop, I talk all the time about how I can't get product out. So I have to like take the top off and like push through to like get product out so that way I can get more product through. This, you can't do that. So like I literally would take like a safety pin, go in there, pull it out. But like what if I'm just pushing more product in? I don't know. This is $39 without a coupon. I bought this one for 25 when it first launched. Well, no, I bought this one with a coupon, so I got $10 off. And then the second one I have upstairs, I bought for $25. And I could have got it for 23 if I would have bought it from Ulta, but whatever. I bought it from Sephora first. Whatever. This, I like it though. I think it's a great moisturizer. I love the hydrating jelly. The Clinique jellies are great. They are really great in moisturizing. Okay, we're down to our last two items. Next, we have the niacinamide serum from Good Molecules. The freaking dropper broke again. This is the only brand of serum dropper bottle that I've had this issue with. Literally, I got 5 dropper bottles over there. I've used them for about the same amount of time I used this. No issue. This is the only one I have an issue with. Now, like, I have an eye cream that's almost like released. Probably won't buy from Good Molecules anymore. I just don't like their dropper bottle system. It really pisses me off. The niacinamide serum was nice. Their hyaluronic acid, nice. Their super peptide serum, nice. My issue is every single one of those bottles, the top came off. And I don't have time for that. I don't like literally every other dropper bottle from like the Ordinary, Makeup Revolution. They don't do that. I'm just so confused. But anyway, let's go to our last product. This is the Main Choice Bold Buttery Gel. I don't know why I just shook it. You can't read it while I'm shaking it. Use that bad boy, clean up. There's actually hair on it. I'm sorry. It's a hair gel. I thought it was great. It's moisturizing. It's just moisturizing. I didn't mean to throw it. But I mean, I really enjoyed it. It was great. I have a backup. But yeah, that was all the products I used up, which in total was 31 products. Not close to 365. But all these products, they were worth $425.60, which is insane that I used up that many products already. Like, I think it's a great start of the year. It's kind of like pushing me forward to get this stuff rolling. I'm really excited for what the year has to come. But yeah, that's all I have for you. And like always, I look great, you look great, we all look great. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.